Oh, hello everybody, this is Sonya. Merry Christmas. Oh look, I'll have a drink with you. I'm having orange juice. I hope everybody's having a nice Christmas day. Or yesterday you would have had a nice Christmas day in Australia. Now, look what I've done. Now I thought, I shouldn't show people, but it's not that bad a thing really. I didn't like this. I didn't like that in there one bit. I could not do anything with it. So what I've done is, I've cut it out by just cutting around out there, see? And, you know, this is crazy patchwork. It surely is. Okay. So, now I'm putting this piece in, which I've carefully folded over and aimed down and put some pins in. So, I'm coming down this way first. I'm only making a small stitch. But I'm not taking one out, not doing one that I want to pull out, because I don't want to pull it out, because I want to just make sure that this is good, okay? Now, you don't have to, this is patchy, isn't it? And it's not going to matter. As long as you get it nice and tidy and you've put it in there properly, it's not going to hurt your work one bit. Now, I'm going to have to move that over a bit because it's not, might start to fray if I get it too close to the edge of what I've cut back. I probably should have left a little bit more, but I'm going to be putting more than this over the top of this, more than this stitch. So I'm going as close as I can to these little flowers, because I could not work out what to do with that bit. And you know what? I need to finish this. It's a nice piece. I put so many different things over that trying to fix it, and it just would not work. Anything that looked okay, you could see straight through. So therefore that didn't help me, did it? Now I've got to go to there. Okay. Because I don't want to go over top of my good bit here. Righto. And I've got to make sure they've got plenty there, and I have. So I've cut back this a fair way. I haven't cut this bit off yet, because so there's not too much bulk under it. I might just cut off a piece of this here. Go across here a bit. Just a bit, not too much now. First of all, I pinned it, and then I went onto the back of it and I cut back the bits that I didn't need. Because see, you know, there's a lot of work going into this, and you don't want to ruin your work. Or pull it apart or leave it never done, like me. It'd be here forever because I couldn't figure out what to do with it, or it just balked me so bad. So I'm in Australia, and it's a really nice day today. It's Christmas Day. The weather is really good. It's going to be hot. Well, for us it's not really hot because we're used to the hot, but this is only going to be 32 I think today. So that's good. We have been so cold for so long. I couldn't sleep last night because I couldn't work out whether I was hot or cold. The fan on or the blanket on, or fan off, blanket on. It was just, I don't know, I had a terrible time. But anyway, planning on doing a lot more this afternoon and tonight. I tell you, I'm sleeping. One word I am. I'll be doing some sleeping. So you can see that all these others have got this sort of thing on them, you know. So this is not going to make any difference unless it's one of you people watching me now. You're not going to know that I did this, are you? Really? It's not going to be obvious that I did this, and it doesn't matter. I can put on patches if I want to. It's just, you know, try to keep it nice and straight and tidy, and it'll look fine. And then hopefully I can find something to put on it. We'd hope. I just could not work out what to do with it. Anyway. So, it's, what's today? Sunday? Yeah, because it's Christmas Day. So tomorrow, our oldest daughter's coming over for Christmas. Too many Christmas days. Anyway, it's okay. We can just have a nice dinner, lunch. Oh no, she's coming over in the night time, so we can have a nice dinner with her. So, tea time is what we call it here in Australia. Some of us do anyway. The young people don't. They confuse me. Anyway, never mind. Now, I've still got plenty here. See, we'll make sure I've got plenty there. Now this here doesn't actually have to turn under, does it? Because there's an edge, righto. So I can just sew along there. Make sure that I'm keeping all this. Make sure I'm picking it up back bit, alright? I'll just do bigger stitches underneath, just to hold it in place. Righto. Now that can't go over the beads because I really want that not to go over the beads. So we'll cut this back here in line with the rest of it, like that. And I come to this part here, I can turn that back there to as far as I need it to be. I do love fixing things, really, I do. I do like fixing things, yeah. And you probably all know that. Well, to my way of thinking it's going to be fixed, is that going to be... I might be able to take that little flower off and stitch him back on again, if he's not connected to them beads. Is he connected to them beads or not? I'll find out, I suppose. The beads are on a string, so that's okay. Right, I don't think he is. No, he wasn't, so I'll put him on after, alright? Put him on in a minute. Or, just let go. Come here to me. Right, so this one's got to be turned back, that bit's supposed to be turned back that far, so that goes along the edge there. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Hope I'm in the shot. I know I've got to stay on here, but for some reason I'm wandering. I don't think about that, which I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to just be doing things just willy-nilly here. I might take that off for a minute so I can get this on here. Right. And it come unthreaded. Ah, well. And make sure you've got it nice and straight while you're doing it, okay? Now I've got a little bit of a fluffy thing there I don't want. Haven't got much to go. I should have enough cotton. Oh, I haven't started this thing ticking down. Oh, goodness me. Sonya, I'm supposed to be... My husband's out there putting on lunch, putting on the vegetables, and I'm supposed to be out there, and I forgot to turn that thing on when the food's ready, so I'm sure he might come and tell me. I do not want to go over the time, and I'm not going to. I think if I just stick to what I'm doing here a bit. Oh, come on, really? Get in there. I don't know what Jeremy's doing, but anyway, he's out there fiddling around doing something. No, he's not fiddling, he's looking for things. He does. Oh, looking in the pot cupboard, scary. But he's not there. Okay. Now we're just going along here. And we're just putting this piece of fabric that I'm doing this with come off a piece of tablecloth that I bought. Really old vintage one it was, because I bought it for the fabric to use to sew on it with. The little birds are having a nice time today out there playing around. Started about 5 o'clock this morning, the dear little pets. They did. Very first thing they started there, they're cackling and laughing and talking out there. Looks like a little house, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got a little roof. Now if you want to do that and you want to do it carefully, it'll work. You go out too quick and it's not gonna work for you that good. You know. You make sure you don't run out of material. Pin it on first before you go cutting anything off it. And then I know what my husband's doing, he's cleaning air conditioners, that's what he's doing. I can tell now, I can tell what he's doing. Well, listening to him. This has got to make it, only got a tiny bit to go. That's what he was doing, he's cleaning the air conditioners. We might need one on for a little while to cool the room down tonight. Usually we don't put them on the lounge until after dinner anyway, because after lunch, because it doesn't really get hot down there. He's got nice big trees growing out the side of the house and they keep it really cool in that room. This one's not too bad, it's not hot in here. I've just got the fan on. I had a big tree out the front there, in front of the house, and where all the little birds are, and that keeps it nice and cool in here for me, eh? There you go. Now that, I'm pleased with that. I fixed it. You don't know how many things, actually, they're all over the table here, all the things I tried on it. I've got to put them all away now, but that's okay. I didn't come to the idea of taking it out completely until, you know, it just got too much. I couldn't stand it anymore. Put a lid on this, somewhere. Right. There we go. Now I have that bit. Now let's fix it. Alright, so let's make it look like it was really supposed to look like that. Maybe I'll put a bit of that there, or a bit of that there. I don't know, I might do stitches around it. I'm going to stitch around it with a bit of green maybe, be nice. Bit of green, bit of yellow. Got some veg here. Oops, that unthreaded, that wasn't fun. Put it back in, I suppose. There's not much on there though. We must use it, though. We can't keep on throwing it away. Now, what am I going to put in that bit now? It's going to look what you want, like I want it to be. I did have another flower here. Here we go. I love that. There. That's so nice, isn't it? That's nice. A few other things about, I suppose, we could have. That made a difference, didn't it? I'm so tempted to take the wings off that bug too, but I'm not going to. I think I can safely say that it'll be all right. It won't be sticking out too much. You don't want things to jump out and hit your eyes when you're trying to look at something. You don't want something to be too over the top. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Actually, I can leave it there if I want to, because it's not going to be, I'm not going to have to stitch on it. I'll put anything over it. Okay, let's go back to the other end and start from there and make a cross stitch, Sonia, because this will be back to front. I'd rather cut the knot off than unthread it. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, probably not. I don't know what else I can do with this bit. I've got it threaded on here now, so I'll do this, Sonia. Just do whatever you can fit in here. This one. This way, it should fit across here. This bit of thread should fit across here. Now, I'm going to come out this side here a bit. And go over the top bit here. Go over this bit here. Wrong. Oh no, that's right. You make sure your stitches are going in the right place. Probably could have made these a bit bigger, a bit stingy. aren't they? Put some beads up along here too, that'll be good. Definitely could have made it bigger, but doesn't matter. I don't know whether I might have been trying to save cotton, was I? Yeah, probably was. Okay, that's it. Can't get any more. Can't get any more. Trying to stretch it. Come on. Cannot find the good tweezers or the I think some of these things are laying down in this container. I'm going to have to sort through that and stand them up. So just pull that back through there and make a knot. Did you see that? That's real easy. Just go through here, pick that back up, pull it back through, save your thread and your needle, go through that there and grab that and pull it back through. You got another knot, okay? And that hangs on. It doesn't go anywhere, righto? Now I'm going to put that on there. I definitely am. I want to. Maybe I could put a butterfly on it as well. A different colour maybe. Where's the other ones? Here. And it could be a little bit bigger. What do you reckon? Put a bead on. Buttons. Some buttons would be nice. I haven't got any buttons on yet. Okay. Can't get the bag open. Can't do anything with these fingernails. But I still need them. It's just persistence, that's all. You just got to be persistent. Oh, my knee's not happy with me now this morning. I'm sitting here, neither of them are actually. Should move around a bit more while I'm sitting here, because otherwise I seize up a bit and it gets to hurting really bad. Well, actually, that's nice. That looks pretty good too, doesn't it? I like that one there. What do you reckon? Okay. Maybe not. The lighter one. And then I'm going to put some more beads over this way. And do some more stitching around there. But I'll put something along here now while I'm on this bit. I've got a few boxes now with these cottons in them, because I collected up a few and now they're not all in the same place, eh? They're not all in the same place. Nope. Oh well, because I've got to have a variety. You know, you've got to have a variety, don't you? I picked up a whole heap this morning and put them in another box. I think that'll look good along there. I do. I like it. I'll have some. Alright, and I'll stitch that down there. And we might have to go. This is a thicker needle, it is. Might go with this blokey, I think. It's a bit thicker. I want it to be the same thickness as your thread. So the thread will come through the hole behind it. Alright. That's not even got a thread in there. No way. Oh dear, Sonya. I should use this one, I suppose. It'll work. It will work. I'm sure it will. Sorry about this, people. So I'd like you to subscribe to my channel, put a like, a comment. We'll be doing the next drawer soon. We'll get together the stuff that I'm going to put into the drawer, or all the goodies I should say, and put them up in the within the next couple of videos, and then I'll pick a video which I will do the draw from anybody that's commented on my channel, liked and have subscribed, and I can send you out a little parcel. I don't know what this one's going to be. I've done bead suit ones and broken jewellery one, and I'm going to do something. I could do maybe some fabric and some little bits and pieces like the doilies and stuff like that, or things to do with making journals too. I could try. Well, I've got a lot of that I can put together, so if you want to be in that, you just subscribe regularly. Maybe I'll go through. I have to see somebody that subscribes regular, and you know, because if you're out there and you want to be one of my subscribers, but only to win the present, that's not a very good idea. But if you want to subscribe and stay on here and keep on commenting, I will do the next one in the beginning of next year, which is not that far away. Okay, I'll have the next draw, and there'll be one a month then for people who regularly comment on my channel. There'll also be a prize too for people who've donated to my channel. If I can get a few things together for that, it'll all happen. It's just going to be, I can't be at a regular thing, but I'll try my best to do it once a month at least. That'll be my best idea. So you can have some goodies as well. Okay, now I do like that. See, now you can't really tell what I've done, can you? I've sneaked that in there. Isn't that right? I'll put some beads along here. I don't know if I'll keep going around there with this colour. I think I might take that be the end of that bit. And I'm going to have to put this on there and then say to myself, well, I'll come back later and look and see what I think about it. So I've got this one here that's a little bit vintagey looking, so that's not quite what I'm going to be able to put on this, I don't think. I'm thinking I might do some buttons. Now whereabouts with the buttons are all the same size behind her. That'll be something different, won't it, to find them? There might be some small ones in here. Something that I can just, oh, these are nice. Missed it. Jump through there. There it is. No, that's a nice one, isn't it? It needs to be something of a colour, doesn't it? This one. Hang on. That's a bit not nice at all. A bit not nice. I like that. I'll put that on there with a bit of string through it or something, some beads hanging off it. Something like that. Okay. We might do that sort of thing. I have done that in the past and they look really good. With the bits hanging off them. Bead dangly things. That's a nice one. A little bit big, but I don't think that matters because maybe do a cluster of them. Right, that's alright. I think they're good colours, Sonya. Do you like it? I think so. About that be better. Yes. Got a cluster of them there, and I'll do a bit of stitching around the edge. And I'm going to try and work on it until I have it done. I've seen a butterfly in here. Oh, I did. But it's gone now. It flew away. Ah, dear me. Hang on a minute, this is a nice one. Look at that. Oh dear, I better put it up now. And I'm going to there with his buttons. Have a mouthful of me juice. I think a lot of people are doing a good thing and they're not drinking and then going out driving, you know, to go to their hometowns or whatever, and that's a really good thing. That just don't do that, because then, you know, you don't want to get in an accident or anything. There we go. I'm like that. I do like that, because there's going to be lots more all over. It's just at the beginning. We're at the beginning, so I might keep going, because I haven't heard hubby saying that he wants me yet or anything. Because I don't want him to think I don't. I'm not having Christmas with him, but he's been outside a bit doing what he needs to do, and we are having Christmas together. Actually, we've spent a lot of Christmas days together lately, because of the one year we were really sick, and then they had the COVID and people couldn't travel. They're not allowed to come near one another, so my daughter came in the driveway, I think, and we had Merry Christmas, sort of hello, and that's it. And yeah, so it was hard for everybody. I know that, you know, that you've got to... Now, I got this colour because I'm going to put it through the buttons. But then I wanted to put beads on the buttons, didn't I? Let me see. I might have to go along here first before I put that there. I'm going to do a blanket stitch along here first. I'm not going to be able to see this very much, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Got a fair bit of work to do on this. I don't think I'll actually sell it as a journal. I'm going to put it in my shop as a cover, because they take a lot of work, and then if people want to make their own journal to go with them, that's good. Or put it on their own book or whatever. Things are starting to fray here on the corner, so I'm going to try and see if I can... I have got fray stop, but I think I'll need a bit of glue to put this under here to make it stop, because it's on the edge. It's on the edge. I just want to glue that there so it'll stay. Don't go anywhere, okay? So right where you are, now this is going to explode on me, that glue pot is. Goodness me. I could put a blank journal in, I suppose. Because I'm not going to make big ones like I always do. I'm going to try and make some smaller ones. They're going to be nice, but I just want them a bit smaller, because that takes me too long. I was going to make that woodland one, and it was too big to start. Hang on, now I'm going to have to stop this, and I'm just going to have to stop playing around with this till that sticks on. Because I don't want it to fall apart. Every time I put the cotton through there, it's pulling it so it will fall apart. We're pulling it undone a bit, aren't we? This one. Sonya. Sorry, everybody. Oh dear, no big panic. We'll be right in a minute. I got two bits. One of them's only short, and the other one has got a knot. So which bit's which? Is this a short bit? Mustn't be. Must be this piece. Oh, crikey. Come through here, look. Get through there. Which one of it is it? Must be this one. Gotcha. I'll see if it's moving here now. I've got it here. I've got hold here now. It's getting away from me. That will have a edge on it, so we don't have to worry too much. Hopefully it will not come undone or anything. It's going to have an edge on it. So I'm still sewing, even though I'm worried about it coming undone. And I haven't pulled this through properly, so goodness me, now I have. Too much faffing about here, Sonya. You got to get on with this. I know. Well, I hope you like me recycle me piece of work here. Recycled it, didn't I? Now I can put what's the name of the beads along the edge of this through. This needle's only short, but it's all right. Still works. So used to getting hold of something a bit longer. Okay, there's a bit of blanket stitch along here. Okay. It's very close to the colour of everything, but that's all right. Right, this is nearly needed the pliers then to get that through there. There's a fair few thicknesses of thread. That's why, of material. That's why that was hard to do. Righto, now we're there. We're at the end of the thingy. And there was that flower was on there, that blue one. It was on that edge, wasn't it? It was sitting there, being nice. I'll put it back on there, eh? Why not? Tweet, yes, the bird said. Hey, there you go, fix that. I'm excited. Now, let's put some buttons on. I love these vintage ones. Get in there. Do a cluster of buttons. Ouch. Ooh, sugar, that hurt. I'm stabbing myself. Oh, when you get older, like myself, your skin is really skinny. It's really thin. It gets really thin, sort of, doesn't it? And it's not quite partial to things sticking in you. It's not good at all. Pins and needles. It's not good. I'm going to come right up near this because I want it to make it a bit of a... I want a cluster of buttons sort of against one another a fair bit. Okay, down in here. Doesn't matter if they overlap. We're not worrying about that at all. There's another one here. Oops, I've got this thread thing going on again, haven't I? Right, I think I'll put this one on. Ouch. Okay. The time is nearly up for me to finish this one because that's going to go there. I think I'm happy with that. Now this here I have to fix because this is really It is upsetting me a fair bit. I can't figure out what to do with it. That button part doesn't... So whether I put some more buttons around this or what, I don't know yet. I don't know what to do with that bit. But I will figure it out, don't you worry. I don't want it sitting out there by itself in the middle of nowhere. You know, when it won't be, when I've fixed it. I'll fix it. Nobody panic. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you're all having a lovely Christmas, and it's nice and cosy, whether you're warm from because you're cold or you're hot from cool from the heat, whatever. I hope everybody's having a good time, and I think I really, really like this now, how it's going. I'm liking what it's doing now. I really am. There we go, look at that. I'm going to have that on there. Definitely going to have a bit of bright yellow. Goes with this, isn't it? And that's going to have to be fixed a bit too. Thank you everybody for watching, and stay safe. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, put the notifications on there, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you very, very much everybody for helping me keep my channel going and being kind to me all this year. Thank you so much. Bye bye.